Okay, okie dokie. Making another video. Sorry, I have to be gone. So what you're going to be doing today is you're going to be working on your early man map. Look at my lovely chin. And like we talked about in Unit 2, geography plays a large part in how areas develop, how people develop, their customs, um, their ways of life, and that is important with early man. So what you're going to be doing today is you're going to be doing a map kind of um, during the early man lifestyle and some of the major discoveries, major occurrences that happened during that time. So whoever, I believe it's Miss Martin and then Miss Britton are going to be covering for me. So they're going to pass out the papers and I'm actually going to be helping you. So we want to share. They updated this and I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. Share. So here we go. So it is going to be sharing. So they are going to be giving you two papers. They are going to be giving you the directions, and then they're going to be giving you a blank map. And notice I have directions at the top, which says, for this assignment, you will need to follow the steps outlined below to complete the unit map. I've talked about, you guys are so funny. I spend the time to type out these directions and then you don't follow. And then you come up to me and you're like, is this done? So you're going to literally step one, step two, step three, step four. So you're going to start with writing your name and giving it a title. So I even give you a little line. Oh, wrong application. Never mind, we're not going to open that. I I lied. We're not opening that. So I give you lines. So you're going to put your name and then title of map. What could our title be? Oh, early man map. Like that's it. Then step two, you're going to be doing an 8-point compass rose right under your name. So that is going to look, I'm even giving you examples, right there under your name. Um, but again, step by step by step, label the following. So you're going to label the oceans. So that's those Google searches we talked about. So you're going to go to Google and you're going to go to, say, example, oceans map, right? And then go to images and you're going to label the 5 major oceans, right? We have the Pacific, Atlantic, Arctic, or six. Which ones do I ask? Anyway. So this is going to be where you're using your resources. Step 4, label your continents. Here's where it's going to get, you guys are going to little tricky. So step 5 says you're going to color the Mediterranean Sea and you're going to label it MS. Color the Red Sea and label it RS. Add your abbreviations to the map key. So I am literally giving you the map key. So what this is telling us, because remember, for your map, you always have a title and then you have a key or legend. That is letting whoever is reading your map know what things symbolize. So, for example, the Mediterranean Sea, if I Google Mediterranean Sea, we're just going to put Med Sea, I bet it'll come up. Images. So you kind of want to see it so you know exactly where it is located. So whatever image you like that works the best. Um, so let's say on world map. So there you go. So Mediterranean Sea, if you're looking, it is going to be kind of between Africa, which is right here, and then Europe. So what you're going to do on yours is you're going to color the Mediterranean Sea, which is right here, blue, and then you're going to label it MS. And then your map key legend is going to let you know that is, or your reader know that is the Mediterranean Sea. So again, I am giving you the map key. You literally can copy it. So you are going to be going step by step by step. When you look at step 6, which is draw in Lake Victoria. So I haven't actually showed you where that area is. So what you're going to do is, again, we're going to go to Google and you're going to look up Lake Victoria on world map. So once you kind of find out where that is, so there's a couple different, once you figure out where that is, come on, computer, come on. You're going to, you're going to draw it in. So it is right here. So approximation. So it doesn't have to be exact, but if you put it in like Europe and North America, so you're going to draw in where you think Lake Victoria is. So like, for example, if this was mine, if for some reason, let's say I thought, uh, how come I don't have uh, more tools? Is it going to let me do shapes? No, it won't. So anyway, let's say if I think Lake Victoria is right here, going to do a little circle, color it blue, label it LV. Okay, then this is what's going to confuse you guys. And it's like we talked about when we were talking about migration. We're now looking at when early man started to migrate out of Africa, which directions did they go? So one group went towards South Africa. So starting from Lake Victoria, you're going to do an arrow this way. One group went out towards the Sahara Desert. So starting at Lake Victoria, you're going to do an arrow this way. And then one group or multiple groups started heading, and that's where they eventually, right, headed, we talked about headed to Europe, headed to Asia, and eventually headed into the Americas. And then on your map key, you're going to just have an arrow and you're going to let your readers know those arrows indicate how early man immigrated out of Africa and what directions they went. The other one, which I know you guys might be like, "Meh," is the Horn of Africa, which is step 7. Okay. And when we talk about our early man notes on Friday, we're going to talk about why the Horn of Africa is important. But to find out where that is, again, we're using our resources. And you guys are so lucky at this point because you have the internet. Right. When I was a youngin in the 1800s, we had to go to the library and look at multiple books. So if I'm looking for the Horn of Africa, I'm going to put Horn of Africa on map. And here's a perfect one right here. Perfect one right here. So you on your map is going to label. Oops, nope, I don't want to give money. I don't have any money. You're going to kind of just outline where that is on your map. And then the directions tell you to color it yellow. All right. And then when you do your key, oh, I don't think I asked you to put it on your key, did I? Okay, so I messed up. I forgot to put the Horn of Africa on the key. So see? So when you do your key, you're going to add like a yellow square, right? You're going to add a yellow square, and then you're going to put your yellow square equals Horn of Africa. So I don't know how to, here, I'll show you what I'll do. Look, so file, new. Sorry, don't mind that. That was research for somebody. So if I insert a shape, so we would make our shape yellow. So shape is going to be yellow. Outline is going to be yellow. So it's going to be something like this. And then when we add it to our key, because I forgot that, when we add it to our key, we're going to add it here. You can add it kind of at the top at the bottom. Let's say we're going to order it here. And then we are going to indicate that anything that we colored yellow, I'll make it smaller in a second, is the Horn of Africa. So let me make that smaller. So see, if I had followed my directions, I would realize that I had forgotten that. So, oops, why are you doing that? Why are you being annoying? Black. Why are you being? Okay, okay, we're gonna try something else here. Let's try corn. There we go. Corn. I'm definitely struggling on corn of Africa equals. All right. So once you guys will be able to do much easier if you can just write. So So I'm going to put that the yellow equals the Horn of Africa. So when you have that little area colored yellow, you're just going to label it Horn of Africa, and then you're going to put it in your key so people know what that means. Um, so then you're going to label where Lucy was found. You're going to label where Ötzi was found. And again, Google resources, right? So you're going to go to Google and you're going to you could put something like location, Lucy found, right? Lucy skeleton. And then look, literally little dot. Okay. And the directions tell you that where Lucy is found on your map, you're going to do a small little bone. And then in your key, you're going to let people know, hey, the bone equals where Lucy was discovered. You're going to also do Ötzi. You're going to do the cave paintings that we talked about they found in France, right? Our four little French boys who found their dog in the hole. And then we're going to talk about the land bridge. So again, step by step, follow the directions. Um, and you should be good. So this total assignment is going to be worth, I want to say, I think it's 60 points. And it will be due on next Tuesday. So you're going to work on it today, and then I'll give you a little bit of time, probably next Monday. Okie dokie. So let's stop sharing. All right. So I will see you on Friday. And if you have questions, let me know when I see you. All righty. Deuces.